What are the top 10 most expensive cards coming out of the new Pokemon set Astral Radiance? Well, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 most expensive cards in pre-sale prices of the new Pokemon set Astral Radiance. Now, Astral Radiance is just about to release, and there's been a lot of talk about this set not being that great. Are their cards really that worth a lot of money or not? Well, in this video, we're going to take a closer look, so let's go. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be taking a look on TCG Player at the top 10 most expensive pre-sale cards for Astral Radiance. Now I always say this whenever a new Pokemon set is being released, that be careful of pre-sale single prices, okay? Sealed product is one thing, but single prices are really expensive. There's a lot of hype behind a particular set, and there's not a lot of it in the market, obviously, because the set hasn't been released. So pre-sale prices are always quite high, so expect the prices of these cards to drop. So without further ado, let's get into the first one at number 10. All right, first off, number 10, we have the Hyssirian Lilliigan V. Now, I actually really like this card. I think it looks really cool. Just having all of the different Pokemon in the artwork, it just looks really nice. I mean, there's not much else to say about this card, really. It's not that expensive, though. So as you can see, the pre-order prices right now is around that $36 mark. You got $30 as well there. It is number 10. It's not that great. It's beautiful artwork, though. I absolutely love this. It's actually one of my favorite cards of the set, even though it's not worth a huge amount. It's quite interesting. The Luminon alt art in Brilliant Stars was my favorite card of the set, and it's definitely not the most expensive, but this is a beautiful stunning card anyway. But the prices, it's starting off quite low. As with all these guys, don't forget, expect for these to drop. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being like a $20 card, but nonetheless, it is a pretty sweet looking card. Now, the pull rates of this set is yet to be determined. We don't know how great it's going to be. Now, early opening videos have shown that you can get a decent amount of pulls in a booster box, just like Brilliant Stars. So if that is anything to go by, that means these cards might be a little bit easier to find, which means that they'll probably drop in value a little bit more, especially if a lot of this product's open and it's in the market. But really cool, Hyssirian Lilliigan V coming in at number 10. Okay, number 9, we have the Darkrai Vstar. Now, I love Vstar cards. I love the design of them, and Darkrai is an awesome Pokemon. And this is an awesome looking card. I love the design of it, the colors, everything. $37.50, or it says there $31. Again, another really cheap card, under $50. It's going to be interesting to see how many cards are going to be like that above that $50 range, or even above that $100 range. Don't forget, with Brilliant Stars, we had a ton of cards that were above that $50 range with all those Arceus and Charizards. Now, here's the thing, guys. Darkrai is a very popular Pokemon. V-Stars can be quite tricky to pull. They're not the easiest, don't forget. They're not that easy to pull, so that can have an effect on the value of this card in the future. But again, I could probably see this card being around that $20 to $25 mark. I don't really see it staying around at the value it is now, or even going up to around $50. I just don't see it, unfortunately. It's not a Charizard at the end of the day. But Darkrai is cool, and it is a really nice looking card, but I don't see it being one of the big heavy hitters moving forward. At number 8, we're moving on to the Origin Form Palkia V-Star. Okay, so this is the normal V-Star for the old version of Palkia. I'm not sure. I like Palkia over Dialga in its Origin form. I think it looks okay. It's interesting with the design. The problem is with these V-Stars is they're quite zoomed in with the artwork. If you look, all of these cards are like that. So you can't really see much of the Palkia. But I like it, it's cool. $37 to $40 right now is the starting price. Again, another V-Star. There's a lot more V-Stars in this set than Brilliant Stars, I will say that. I would say that this card will probably stick around that $30 mark. I think it's kind of sitting at, probably end up around that $25 to $30 mark moving forward. There are other versions of this card which will be worth more, but it's a great card nonetheless. I like it. I prefer Palkia over Dialga in the Origin form. If we go back to the previous forms, I actually prefer Dialga over Palkia, but it's kind of interesting how they design these Pokemon. But it's a V-Star. Again, I like V-Stars. I think they're really cool cards. Not the easiest to pull, so not too bad to start off with this version of this card. Next up, we have the Hyssirian Samurott V-Star Gold card. Okay, now this is the Gold card version, and it's pretty cool. I love the colors of this. It actually looks quite nice. $45 right now. That's not too bad. Again, I could probably see this ending up around maybe like $40 mark overall. It's going to drop. It is a cool card nonetheless. Gold V-Stars are not the easiest to pull. V-Stars are already tricky enough, let alone a gold version. Now, unlike Brilliant Stars, this isn't the same as the Arceus. The Arceus Gold V-Star is worth a ton of money, and it is hard to pull. This is probably going to be hard to pull as well, but I just don't see it coming anywhere close to the Arceus level, especially in value, and just people enjoying it. Now, Samurai is cool. This is a cool artwork, but like I say, I kind of feel like this is probably going to sit around maybe like $35 to $40 mark moving forward. It will drop over time, but the fact that it is a gold card and a gold V-Star means it is going to be hard to pull. Okay, next we have the Origin Form Palkia V-Star Rainbows. This is the rainbow version of the Palkia we just saw. This is a cool card. I love the rainbow V-Stars. Looks absolutely stunning. We had the rainbow Charizard V-Star and Brilliant Stars, which obviously is really expensive, but it is Charizard, so we expect that. So $50 right now, that's about right. I think it's the first card we've seen so far that's about $50. Will it drop? Yes. I kind of get the feeling this is going to be one of these cards where it's going to drop, but then over time it's going to go back up, especially if, you know, not many people are going to open this set. It seems to be a very mixed review set right now with previews and things like that. So we have to wait and see how easy it is to pull this card, how many of these are going to be flooding around in the market. It's going to be really interesting. $50 pre-sale, probably going to drop to about $40, I would say, and then probably go up over time as print runs start to dwindle a little bit. But I think this is a great card. Really nice, actually. I wouldn't mind getting this for my collection. Next up, we have the Art Machamp V. Now, here's the thing. I'm not a massive fan of this card. I kind of feel there's too much going on in the artwork, but I do know some of you guys absolutely love this card, and this is some of your chase cards, and that's cool. Everyone's is there, obviously everyone's different, so $50 right now, that's pretty good. Again, another card over $50. I could probably see this card maybe go up over time. It's going to drop like all of the prices anyway. I feel like this is going to be one of the chase cards in the set, for sure. This is definitely going to be one card that people would want down the line, and that would probably increase the value of the card. Don't forget, alt arts are always the hardest to find. They just are, right? So this is going to be one of the most popular alt arts in the set. So it will dip, but then I feel like it will go back up over time because it is a very unique artwork. It is cool in its own right, and people would want it. So I can see this going up over time, but as always, it will drop probably to about $40 and then bounce back up over time, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, next we have the Origin Form Palkia V-Star. So there's lots of Palkia in this list, in this top 10. It's the gold version, $66 right now. So we're going up above that $50 mark. We're slowly getting closer to that $100 mark. Again, like with the Samurott, gold V-Stars are going to be tough to find. This is going to be tough to find. But I do feel like this is going to be one of the best cards of the set. I love it. I love the colors. I love the design. It looks so clean. Just these gold V-Stars really just do it for me. I prefer this in the Samurott for sure. This will probably drop to below $50, but it will definitely go up over time as the set ages. Beautiful, stunning card. Just missing out on the top 3, but I could see this being one of the chase cards in the set. Moving forward, Palkia seems to be more popular in value anyway than the Origin Form Dialga V-Stars, so that's actually quite interesting. Right, coming to the top 3 now, we actually have a full art trainer, and we have Irida. I'm pretty sure I said that right. When I looked at the full set list of Astral Radiance, I picked this as the top trainer card of the set, and it looks like it's going to be that $68 pre-order price right now. That's expensive for a full art trainer, just for a regular full art. This isn't, you know, a rainbow. This isn't anything fancy. This is just a full art trainer. It's a cool looking full art trainer, don't get me wrong. I haven't played the game, so I'm not too sure who this is, but clearly people want this card. $68. I could see this continuing being the most expensive trainer card in the set. Coming in number 3, will it go up, you know, will it stay above 50? Yes. Will it go up to $100? Time will tell. Depends how easy this is to pull. I'm not too sure this is going to be that difficult, but we'll have to wait and see. $68 though, that's a good starting point, but that's in number 3 at only $68. I have to see what number 2 and number 1 are going to be. Missing out on the top spot, we have the Origin Form Palkia V. Then this is the alt art. Now the thing is, this is another Palkia. Palkia's everywhere in this top 10. Now this is crazy artwork, I'm not gonna lie. The artwork of this is just all over the place. There's so much going on, it's absolutely crazy. Now we have $90 as the pre-sale price, just missing out on that $100 mark. And this is gonna be one of the top cards of the set. I mean, I think it's going to be that moving forward. Dialga and Palkia are the 2 iconic Pokemon of the set. We haven't seen a Dialga yet in this top 10, but we have to see what number 1 is. Now, I'm not a huge fan of this artwork, but I do know people love this artwork, and it is really unique and super cool. But there's a lot going on for me, just like the Machamp. Moving forward, this will drop, you know, it's bound to drop maybe to like $50, $60, and it will jump. We've seen it with sets like, you know, Fusion Strike, where, you know, a lot of them dropped, you know, quite steeply when the set came out. It wasn't a well-received set. People weren't that fast. And then you look at the top 3 cards, Espeon, the Mew, the Gengar, they've all shot right up. So I could see this doing exactly the same. I could see this reaching $100 down the line for sure, but it will drop. It will drop. It's going to be hard to pull, like all the alt arts, but this is a really cool card. And yeah, coming in number 2. But before we get into number 1, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Pokemon content. And let me know down below which is your favorite card from Astral Radiance. Like I say, mine will probably still have to be that Lilliigan V. I think that's really cool. Or could it be number 1? Well, let's take a look. Coming in at number 1 is the Origin Form Dialga V Art. I absolutely love this card. This is my chase card of the set. This and the Lilliigan, $135 right now. So Dialga didn't appear anywhere on this top list except the number 1 spot. This is a beautiful card. Very simple but gorgeous looking design. I love it. It just looks so nice. I would love to have one in my collection. $135 though. Will it drop below 100 upon release? I would expect it to. I would expect this to drop below 100. Now we compare this pre-order price to, Brilliant Stars. Well, we looked at the Charizards, we saw how expensive they were with the Alt Art and the Rainbow V-Star being well over $200. This is just starting off at $135. Now, will I expect this to go up over time? Absolutely. This will drop, like I say, probably below 100, but it will go above 100 moving forward, just like Infusion Strike with those top end cards. This is a stunning card, absolutely beautiful. This is my top pick for myself, for my collection, for this set. Beautiful. $135 though, it's a good starting point. It's the only card above $100 by a fair bit as well. But like I say, with all these cards, I would hold off buying any of these. So there you have it, guys. Those are the top 10 most expensive cards coming out in Astral Radiance for pre-sale prices. Like I say, with pre-sale prices, guys, I would avoid picking them up straight away. It's just not worth it. It is so expensive. They're bound to drop when packs getting ripped left, right, and center, and these cards are getting pulled. They will drop the value like crazy. So I would hold off, and I would probably wait to pick up some of these singles to finish your master sets, probably when the second wave of the set comes out, because that's when prices are really going to drop. It's just the way it goes, and then it will start to go up over time, like all sets do and cards do anyway. So those are the top 10 cards. I'm really happy that Dialga's number 1. It is super expensive at $135. Beautiful, stunning card. But if we look at the overall top 10, guys, a lot of them are under $50, and I could see them being under $50 for some time. So they're not that expensive, this set. It's going to be quite easy to pick up a master set or to finish off a master set. If the pull rates are great for this set, like in Brilliant Stars, with the trainer gallery as well, this is going to be a really great fun set to open. Also, we haven't included the trainer gallery cards in this set. We haven't gone through the top 10 most expensive cards, including the trainer gallery. This is just in the main set because we're not too sure of the values at the moment of the trainer gallery. This is just the main set. Overall, really cool. The trainer gallery has got some awesome cards in it. I'm not gonna lie, that Zacian V, guys, if you haven't seen it, it looks beautiful. But apart from that, I'm really looking forward to Astral Radiance. Let me know, guys, which is your favorite cards that you want to get from Astral Radiance. Are you looking forward to this set? Let me know down in the comments. Anyway, guys, that is it from me in this video. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, you guys are legends, and I'll see you all in the next one.